This is a writing practice for today. This isn't our writing with phonics, but it's just writing practice. This is lowercase stick letters. Okay, we're going to go over here. We've done stick letters. We practiced stick letters yesterday, but we didn't practice all of them. We have two down here that are actually, they're stick letters, but they're in the basement. So we're going to practice all of them today. Okay, get out your writing paper, the one that has the numbers and the houses on the side. Yours doesn't have a spider, but you should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 in houses on the side. So get that out, and we're going to practice. Okay, we're going to start out with the first stick letter. You notice this little boy has a stick in his hand? That's because our letters start with a stick. Now, this is the letter B. Sometimes we get confused between a B and a D. If you look at the letter, and we're always going towards it. So if you see this one, it's the stick and then the roundy part. The D has the roundy part first. So B, I'm going to start that. Okay, we're going to start with a stick. Okay, we're going to go. Oops, I didn't get my pen ready. Okay, here we go. And I'm not sure what color. I think I'm going to take, I'm going to use red today. Okay, so I'm going to start at the top line. I'm going to go down to the bottom line, not in the basement. We'll save those for later. Now we bounce up and go around and come around, and we come right back to where that touches the bottom line. Now that is the letter B, and it's a lowercase. Okay, our next letter, actually I'd like you to make about 3 of these. So did the first one, let's do another one. And it bounces up, goes around, and if you do it slow and carefully, you get it better. Okay, let's do one more. Down, boing, it comes up and around. Okay, so I don't have a lot of space, so I'm going to erase mine, but you're going to keep going on the line as long as you have the line. There, let me clear that. Now I'm going to go to the H, which is just like the B, only we don't close the bottom. Are you ready? Here we go. Start at the top line, all the way down to the bottom line. Don't go in the basement. Bounce up and over, and then back down again and stop. Let's make a couple more of those. Okay, here we go. Down, boing, up and over. Now remember not to close the bottom, because then it would be a whole new word, a whole new letter. So let's do the last one in this bunch. Down. Oops, that was not a very good. Oops, I cleared it. So let's just go ahead and go straight down, up and over. I was going to get the eraser, but didn't get the right button. So we had 3 H's. Now I'm going to clear it. Our next one is also a stick letter, but it is it's a tiny stick letter. It's only half the size of the others. So we're going to start on the line, the dotty line, and we're going to go down to the bottom line, just a little tiny thing, and then a boink, not a meatball. We don't want one hanging from the ceiling. So just a line and a dot, a line and a dot. Let's do one more. A line and a dot, boink. Okay, our next one is a tall stick, but the rest of it's really small. It's below the dotty line. So we're going to start the stick at the very top, Go all the way to the bottom. Try to make it straight. There we go. And then you start at the dotted line. Now see, I've lifted my pencil. I didn't bounce or anything. I lifted my pencil. You start at the dotted line and go into the stick and then back out. Let's try that again. Down. Stop. Lift your pencil. Go to the dotted line. Go in and back out again. Once more. Down to the bottom and then in and out. Okay, and I'm not going to have enough room for my next one. Well, I could because they're little skinny ones. I think I will use the rest of this. It's going to be just a stick. Nothing more. We're just going to make a tall stick. Do you know what this letter is? L. And it says a little like letter. I'm going to tickle his foot here. Okay, go down. There we go. Now we have 2 L's. And I'm going to make a third L. Looks like 3 lines. And it is. Okay, so I'm going to go clear it because I know I don't have enough for the rest. I'm not going to go to the bottom one, this bottom one, until we get to the green ones. Maybe I'll change the colors of my pencil. Okay, let's go, and we're going to make little stick letters for these because the stick is little. Are you ready? Start on the dotted line with all little stick letters. Down, and we're going to bounce up, stay on the line, up and over, bounce, up and over, and stop. Wiggly, wiggly there. Okay, I'm going to make another one. You can do that too. Down, boing, boing, like being on a trampoline, and then stop. Very good. Once more. Start on the dotted line, down, boing, boing. There we go. There we have 3 M's. M's that say mmm. Okay, I'm going to clear those. Let's go to the next one, and it's just like the M, and it bounces, but we don't go as many bumps. We just go 1 bump. Here we go. Start on the dotted line, and we go down to the bottom line. Don't go in the basement. Bounce up and over, and then stop. And that's the M. That's N, like nest. Let's do another one. Down, boing, up and over, and stop. One more. Down, bounce, and over, down, stop. Okay, now I'm going to continue on. I think we have enough room. Our next one is just like the M, only it doesn't have 2 bumps. It's like the N, it doesn't even have a whole bump. The next one is an R, and it only has a part of a bump. Here we go. Down, bounce, and then just go a little bit over and stop. That's a nice round. Now short-legged R. Here we go. We're going to do another one. Start on the dotted line, down, up and over. Mine's slanty a little bit. I moved my tablet a little bit and it made it slant too much. Okay, remember if you get your letters too slanty one way or the other, move your paper a little bit. It'll help. Okay, one more R. Let's see if this is going to work. Down. Oh, that's better. Bounce up and over and stop. All right, it's sort of like an umbrella over there. Okay, I'm going to clear that. Our next one is a tall stick letter. Tall is the t, and it is a tall. The T is, remember, it has to be above the dotted line. If it's down here, it doesn't work right because you have to cross it on the dotted line. Here we go. Start above the dotted line and go down to the bottom line. Don't go in the basement. It'll get eaten by spiders. Now I'm going to try to make this nice and straight on the dotted line. Let's see if I can stay on there. I did it. Okay, let's do another one. See if you can stay on the dotted line. Crossing it straight down. Stay on that dotted line. Oh, I did it. One more. This reminds me of something. And cross it right here. It's like the 3 crosses on the hill. And Jesus was on the middle one, and 2 bad people were on the sides, each side of him. Okay, so that was the last part of the ones that stay above the bottom line. I'm going to clear that, and then we're going to go down to the second line. Ooh, spiders. Ooh, he's looking out. He's waiting for somebody to come in the basement. We're going to do the J, which is a stick letter, but it's a stick basement letter. Okay, let's start on the dotted line like we do an I, but we go down into the basement. Spiders are down there and curl up. Of course, he likes the spiders. And on this one, it's just like the I. We dot it with a little boink, not a meatball. Let's go down to the next one, or go across to the next one. We're going to go from the dotted line through the bottom and all the way to the basement and hook. And then we're going to go boink. There we go. And one more. We're going to start at the dotted line, go into the basement, and hook. And then what do? Boink. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and erase those and start clean for the P, which is also a stick letter. It has a stick, but I wanted to save. Oh, I forgot to change my color on it. I'm going to have green because green is what these are. I'm going to make this one go in the basement too. P's, lowercase p's, always go in the basement. So you start on the dotted line and you go down in the basement where the spiders are, back up and over and around. Okay. And we're going to do that again. Start on the dotted line, go down. I'm going to see if I can stay on the line better. Stay on the line, up and over. I like doing it this way so that it gets you ready if you do cursive next year or even the year after. You'll be ready because it's almost like a cursive P. Okay, one more. Start on the dotted line, down into the basement, up and over and around, and you made a nice P. Actually made 3, and now the spider can come over here and let's see if I can get him to move. Nope, I can't get him to move, but he would come over here and start climbing all over the bottoms of these because the P likes to play with the spiders. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and clear that, and that's all the practice we're going to do on the stick letters for today. You can always practice them more if you want to later. And bye-bye.